What it do, what it does, and a place to be. Welcome back to C Juice GG. And you know me, Pull Gang, I got something special for y'all. Now listen, this is the third video in the series for the best Pro-Am and Rec builds. We got the small forward on the screen. So today, that's what we're going to be showcasing for you guys today. I just want to thank everybody for watching my videos, my prior videos. I appreciate all of you. And if you're new to this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell because, well, we are Pull Gang. And I want to be able to bring to you the best content that I possibly can. All right, guys? Remember that. Understand that we're going to be making a small forward build today. And with the small forward, you are basically the utility king of the team. Basically, you can fluctuate between the top half of the lineup, the front court, and the back court. And you need to be able to blend in well within the offense and defense, as well as being a big leader on the defensive end. So, like, comment, and subscribe. As you can see what his name is. We're going small forward, right or left-handed, doesn't really matter. But if you want to be like Juice GG, if you want to make the build just like how I'm making the build, you're going to make him right-handed. And also, I wanted to point out that if you think that there's any different type of build, or if you think any changes should be made to the build, feel free to leave it in the comment section, because I'm definitely reading and watching your comments. I appreciate you all. Alright, so now we're here with the pie chart, and there's many pie charts you can use as with any other build, but understand we are going to be the defensive anchor for this. And with that being said, we are going to pick the red pie chart. That's right, the all red pie chart, the one with the most red, a little bit of green, yellow, and blue, but it's mostly red. We're going to select that. And as we are selecting that, understand that we also need to be as fast as we can, because we need to guard the 1 through the 4. So we're going to pick the speed pie chart on the defensive end. Now I want you guys to pay close attention to this, because we are going to be really specific with these attributes. All right, so follow me so you can get the most accurate build to me for the best build for Pro-Am and Rec for small forward. All right, so we're going to max out our close shot. We're going to max out our driving layup, max out our driving dunk, and we're going to bring our standing dunk only to a 63. That's it, guys, 63, because we want to make sure we hit those thresholds. For the shooting section, we only need a free throw in here, and we're going to make our free throw a 75, because as you know, in the Rec and in the Pro-Am, you're going to be shooting free throws, and we need to be consistent from the line. Each and every point matters. And for the playmaking, we're going to max everything out in our playmaking. We're going to come back to the playmaking just so we can mess with the post moves a little bit, but we'll be back to that. And for the defense, it's going to be a little bit tricky here. We're going to finagle it a little bit. So we're going to max our perimeter defense, max our lateral, and max our steal. Actually, no, we're going to bring our steal to a 91. We're going to max our block all the way up. We're going to bring our offensive rebound to a 77, and our defensive rebound we're going to bring all the way up. We're going to come back to the interior defense, bring it up to a 62. We're going to be making that interior defense a 65 by taking a couple points off of our defensive rebound. And we're going to add those 3 points onto our interior defense. Why? Because we want to get the most out of the 30 defensive and rebound and badge points that we have available to us. And we're going to be able to do that to the best of our abilities. All right, guys? Absolutely. All right. So that's our badge spread. We got 10, 1, 7, and 30. That's 48 badge points. So, guys, remember, you're going to be the defensive anchor for the team. Oh, and I almost forgot to come back to the post moves to take those 4 points off of the post moves. And what we want to do ultimately is we want to maximize our defense. So we're going to put those 4 points on our interior defense. That way we have a good and more balanced spread on the defensive side of the ball. For our body type, we are going to go built, because we want to be able to get as much contact as possible. Now, guys, this is something I want to touch on. If you want to make these builds like me, if you want to be like me, switch over to the metric system. The metric system, you can go inside the inches to get that extra boost in height. You can be 6'3" and 7/8. You can be 6'6" and 7/8. But we're gonna go with 2 meters on this build, 2 meters. So we're gonna select that. Because we're going 2 meters, we are able to get a little bit extra height and extra attributes. And for our weight, we're gonna drop the weight, but we're not gonna drop it all the way down to where it's 92 speed. We're gonna drop it to where we have 91 speed, but we get those 3 extra points in strength. Those 3 extra points in strength we're gonna be able to take advantage of. So we're gonna select that. 86 kilograms. So we'll move on. And arm length, we're definitely maxing our arm length. Now, as you can see, our arm length is maxed at 224 centimeters. But take a look at our attributes, guys. We have 70 standing dunk. We have a whopping 89 driving dunk. So on the offensive end, we are a slasher. We have some ball handling, so we can dribble with the ball. Nothing too fancy, but we can dribble. But on defense, we are an absolute demon. All of our defensive stats are in the 90s. So we can be a beast in the passing lanes. We can be a beast on ball. We can block shots, chase down, grab boards. And for the takeover, you know what take we're taking. Clamp up take. We are getting the padlock. Lock them up. And we have built a 2-way finisher. Now, I don't understand what they do with these names, man. It should just be a lockdown defender or a perimeter lockdown. Like, it just doesn't make sense. 2-way finisher, that doesn't make sense. I don't understand. But anyways, we're gonna go get into the test of the build just so we can show you how the badge layout is going to look. So let's raise this up to the 99 so we can get the full picture. Alright, so on the finishing side of the ball, we need the essentials. We know Slithery Finisher is goated. We also need Contact Finisher, and we're going to get Lob City Finisher, so we're able to catch those lobs. Those last 2 points, we're going to slap them on fancy footwork, so we're able to get those hop step layups and those hop step dunks to be able to go for the team. That way we are a fully functioning slasher, as well as being a lockdown of the highest order, guys. Make sure you understand that our primary job is to be a lockdown. Finishing is our secondary job. So in the shooting category, there's only one badge that actually makes sense, and that is the slippery off-ball badge. We need to be able to make those backdoor cuts. We need to be able to get through the defense so we can slash to the basket. And for playmaking, it's actually pretty simple for here too. We need quick first step to be able to be more explosive with the ball in our hands, and downhill so we can be fast in transition so we don't get chased down for any blocks if we happen to get the ball in transition. This is a transition player mainly on offense, and a cutter on offense, and unpluckable, so those reachers that's trying to go hard in the paint don't be able to pluck the ball from you. So we're going to move on to the defense. This is the nook and cranny and the crux of what your build is going to be able to do in NBA 2K21. Let's get the essentials. Clamps on Hall of Fame is a definite, okay? Clamps on Hall of Fame, you need that. The next badge we're touching is Intimidator, and you notice we're going to silver and Intimidator. Understand, we don't need Intimidator really high as a guard, guys. We're going to be on the perimeter. We already have 94 perimeter defense, so we don't need it all the way up to Hall of Fame. Interceptor Hall of Fame, because we want to be a demon in those passing lanes, as much range as possible. And from what I've noticed for Interceptor, you get the most forgiveness for timing those passing lane steals. Tireless Defender, we're going to slap that on. We're also going to slap on Heart Crusher, guys. I'm trying to tell you, get on the wave with Heart Crusher because it is overpowered. Pickpocket to help us get those pluck steals, and Defensive Leader. Those +4 attributes to everyone on your team on the defensive end is so valuable. That is huge, guys. It turns a regular defender into a pretty good defender. We're going to get the Rim Protector on silver because with our high blocking attributes, that Rim Protector is going to increase that to make it better. Chase down on bronze so we get the animations, and Pick Dodger on silver so we're able to slide past those screens and be able to stick onto the ball handler. And off-ball pest, just so if we're playing off-ball, we're able to be a demon off-ball. Now remember, guys, this build is able to guard the 1 through the 4. All right, the 1 through the 4. We are the primary defender on the team, so when you're playing defense on this build as the lockdown, you want to be guarding the opposing team's point guard as much as possible. You want to be making it hard on them as much as possible. That means switch off with your point guard and guard that ball handler as much as you possibly can, because you are best equipped to do so, guys. So you got the pickpocket Hall of Fame to be able to poke those balls loose. You got your defensive leader. You got your clamps to be able to lock up. You have everything ready here. And guys, that's the build. You know, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and make sure to hit that notification bell because, well, we are the Pull Gang, baby. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate all you guys, and don't forget, please, to pull Abby.